Guys, how are you? It's Chris from Chris's Treasure Chest. I've got a real interesting video today. It was just last night, the last couple of days, I was just surfing the net and looking at data on returns on e-commerce. So basically the two major ones are eBay and Amazon. Now, it's interesting what I found, and I wanted to share what I found with you guys. And if you have any comments down below, please do so. More on the Amazon side, because I do not sell. I've tried a little bit, but it's not for me, and I'll tell you why. We'll get to the points as we go along. As well, as always, please stay till the end of the video. I have three very cool items I found that I can make some really good money on. And I think I spent in total 40-50 bucks for all three. And you've probably walked by these a few times, not knowing on what they are. Okay guys, this is what I wanted to talk about, returns. Now, you have two different platforms. You have eBay and Amazon, two different ways of selling, and I think there's two different ways to protect us as sellers. And I feel that the eBay side is a bit better, and I'll tell you why. Found some data on Amazon, okay? Amazon says that brick and mortar stores, the returns are anywhere from 7 to 10%. Okay, that's live in person, you bought it at the store, you go back and return it at the store. But their data and other data that I've been looking at, including Amazon, it's more like 26 to 30% in returns. And I want to agree on that, guys, because I know a reseller personally that does Amazon, and he does in the $1 million of sales. And I've had a couple of pops with this guy, and he's told me that, you know, if he sells 30% is returns. And when he first started out, he told me Amazon would charge him for the return back to FBA. Now, it depends on the relationship you have with Amazon and the volume you're doing. And from what I understand, if you're new to the game and there is a return, you get an automatic bill on your Amazon account, and I guess they write the item off. They don't send it back to you because it's damaged or whatever, and you lose the product, the sale, and everything else. That's what I'm told. If you know other, please comment down below, guys. But here are the percentages of reasons why people return stuff. 34% size or fit or color is wrong. That's 34%. 21% item was damaged. 14% item is not as described. 10% they didn't like their item, and 9% they changed their mind. Now, going to these points, the first one, the size, fit, or color is wrong. I really wouldn't affect me. I do not sell a lot of clothing. Will I ever? I don't know. It's something that I don't want to get into. Item was damaged. That's fine. I got full protection with me selling on Canada Post, because I ship with full tracking and insurance. I don't know how it works on Amazon, if the buyer has to put a claim in with them. That's interesting too, if you want to comment down below if you're able to get your money back. Item is not described. That is the only one that concerns me when on eBay, okay? All of you know me, I do not accept returns, okay? The reason I don't accept returns is because of that 20 to 30% return ratio. If you guys get a chance, Google a 22-year-old. He scammed Amazon for about just under $400,000 in product, where he was taking the item out, filling dirt in the box, the same weight, and shipping it back to Amazon. And he was getting all the product for free. They finally got him, and they're knuckling down on scammers like that too. But can you imagine if you're a new Amazon seller and you go to sell a bunch of stuff and like, it goes back and it's full of dirt? I don't even want to think about it. But back to my why I don't accept returns. On the eBay platform, eBay has the buyer protection program. It protects the buyer and the seller. So when I do my listing, and I've told you guys, take as many photos as you can, detailed, scratches, dents, serial numbers, whatever you have. When it gets shipped to the buyer and the buyer wants to return it saying item is not described, you've got to take the return back, guys. It's unfortunate. You get it back, you look at it, and if it's not the way you sent it, like for example, you send a video game and they send you a video game back that's all scratched, they've switched it out, right? And this has happened a couple of times to me, and I've always won the case with eBay because I received it back as it didn't go out. Okay, that's the glitch. Now, the other reason is because buyer is protected. If I make a mistake, and I'll give you an example. I sold a Kobe tablet, reader, e-reader, and I was searching the sold listings, and I kind of cut and paste the description, and it wasn't a touch, it was the older generation, and in my listing it said it was a touch. It went to the customer received it, said, hey, this is not what you advertised at. I had to return it and bite the bullet. It's my mistake. But if my listing lists everything, shows the damage, features and benefits, exactly how it left, and there's no reason that should be returned. Now, clothing, shoes, I get it. It might not fit. I understand that. But I'm not in that business. And the other thing too, if you do decide to offer 30-day returns, you have the option where the buyer is responsible for the shipping back. And then what eBay will do, once we do the reviews every month, if you get to be a top-rated seller, internationally on your logo, you'll get the top-rated plus logo. On my listings, I don't, if a US buyer sees my store, I believe they don't see that. All they see is that I'm a top seller. They don't have to see the plus logo because I'm not offering returns. And they also, what they'll do, they'll give you an extra 10% discount on your final value fee. So there is a little bit difference on both sides, but returns are a big part of this business. As e-commerce grows, those numbers get bigger and bigger. I saw a news report on CNBC, on Amazon, and they have warehouses and warehouses full of returns coming back. And that's where you see a lot of these resellers online buying the returns and reselling them on eBay mostly. But there you go, guys. There's kind of the two differences between the two platforms. I'm not going to go to Amazon. I don't have enough time. Like I said, I have a full-time business. This eBay business is part-time. Would I sell more if I offered returns and the buyer would return? Would I sell more? I don't know. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll move forward and try that on a lower priced items so I don't get burned on the larger ones. Yeah, I'll think about it. But anyways, guys, there you go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to show you 3 items that I found. You're gonna be amazed. I'm very excited about finding these 3 in my travels this week on my way home. And let me show you the first one. And I've seen this one before. And what it is, here's the box, guys. Let's see if you see the camera zooms in. Beautiful. You can see that. And what this is, these are martini glasses with a character that sits on top. The one I have, I'm going to try to show you, is this one here. It is super sweet. I don't want to open the box up. This is pretty factory sealed. Now, it's about this big. It's a fair size, so it's an actual nice martini glass, and the girl sits on top. I paid $10, less 20. Depending on the one, I believe this one sells for about 40 to 60 bucks. I'm gonna put it as high as 69. There's not many, which I like that because with the holidays coming up, very nice gift for somebody. Second thing I found actually yesterday, from what I understand, a lot of people it's been in the store a couple of days. I know the people that work there, and this thing's brand new in the box. I looked at it, what's the store called? Bed Bath & Beyond lists it online, and this is a Haven, turn it around here, Haven towel warmer. See that? think 170 Canadian online, brand new. I paid, I still have the sticker on it. All right, that's what I paid for it. You can see it. And I had less 20. I looked, the comps, around 100. In the box, maybe I'll get, brand new in the box, maybe I'll get a little bit more. It is quite large, the shipping is going to be an issue. But, again, my customers pay for shipping, and you all know that. The next thing is I was up in Brampton, and this was on the weekend, I think. I got this one last weekend, and I know the girl there, and she knows the kind of weird things that I look for, and she pulled this out, and this is made by Hasbro from 2007, and the brands were for real. There was a bunch of different ones. This is the Golden Lab. His name is Biscuit, my loving pup. It's missing the necklace. He's fully animated. He takes 6D batteries. So very, very cool, guys. Fair size. Now, I went on the Hasbro website and I printed out the instructions for the buyer, and it has different touch zones under the ears, the head. It's got a light sensor, so wherever you touch it moves. You can ask it to sit, lie down, shake hands. Very, very cool. Again, 2007. It can wear, very little wear, but this condition working, because I did test it. I've seen it as high as about $175 sold on eBay. On the sold listings, I paid $17 for it. So I'm quite excited about that. So 3 cool items, guys. A little bit of information on returns and what my thoughts are. And please, again, all of you, if you've got any comments, send them down below. I'd be more than happy to respond and maybe learn from you, especially on the Amazon side, that I'm not a very big... I don't know a lot about it. I know enough, but not a lot. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great, great weekend. I'll try to pump out another video in the next couple of days. Sales-wise, let me tell you, yes, October is last weekend, Canada Thanksgiving, amazing sales. I still think this tax thing is affecting Canadian sellers right now. And I hope we work this thing out. Anyways, guys, thumbs up if you like it. You know the rule, the drill. Share, subscribe, and until next time, we'll talk to you later.